Hey y'all, it's Red with the Shine Shack. Do a real quick video today. So I don't know if y'all are like me, but I make a lot of liquor, but I don't sell liquor. I do not and will not. I just give it to my family and I hold on to it. So what do you do with that when you hold on to it? Where do you put it? My wife ain't gonna let me put it all in the house and everywhere else. So I got a bunch of properties that I hunt on. And the best thing to do, y'all, is take you a 55-gallon drum. It's a little bit of labor. Dig you a hole. Put that drum in there with a good sealing lid. Here in North Carolina, that drum in the ground maintains an average of about 55 degrees all year long. The perfect place to store liquor. I put a little lock on the locking ring, cover it back up with leaves. Nobody knows it's there. So I'm out here at my hunting land today, one of my hunting properties, checking on food plots and stuff, because you know it's deer season, and I decided to put me in a new one. Y'all check it out. It does take a lot of digging, y'all, but it works great, y'all. I got my barrel right there. I like to use the metal ones. It's excellent to store your product in. Keeps it dark and good and cool all year long. And it's not on your property. So, I mean, it's out in the middle of the damn woods in the middle of nowhere. And from experience, you can fit, if you're using gallon jugs and mason jars, you can fit about 25 to 30 gallons while it's in a jug and jars and stuff in that barrel. So yeah, it's an excellent storage place, y'all. I've been doing it for a couple years now. I just thought of it one day, and it really, really works. Y'all try it out now, y'all. So I'm finished leveling out the bottom of my hole, and I'm gonna put my barrel in the ground, and I'll show y'all real quick. I just wanted to do a quick video just to give y'all, show y'all what I do and where I put mine, because nobody can find it. It's out in the middle of nowhere. And in my opinion, over time, it gets better while them jars are in that barrel. It keeps it good and cool, allows them flavors to marry together. I'll be right back, y'all. There's the 55-gallon drum, y'all, down in the ground. And if you notice, it's ground level. It just sticks up about a ½ inch. And the reason behind that is, even though it's a sealed lid, you don't want standing water standing around that seal, because over time, it can leak. And yeah, everything's in a jar, but you'll get rust all on the lids, and it's just a mess. You want it good and dry in there. I even go to the dollar store and buy them moisture absorbers, the little packages with the beads in it. And I'll put a couple down in there because it absorbs, the beads absorb moisture and then turn into a liquid, and you just throw it away. I think it's called a silica desiccant or something like that. But yeah, there's my drum. I'll wipe it out when I'm done. I'm gonna backfill the dirt in around it right there. And then we'll get the lid on it, wipe it out, clean it, get the lid on it, put our locking ring on it. I like the metal drums with the locking ring right here. It's got a ring, it locks, and once you put that bolt through, there's a little hole in that bolt. I put a little master lock on there. And there's the lid. Good and rusty's best because it blends in with the leaves. And then I'll put dirt on top of the lid, pack it in there where it stays on there, and then I'll put the lid on there. And once I cover it up with leaves, you'll never know it's out here in the middle of the daggone woods. So I'll be back and I'll show y'all when it's finished. It is a lot of labor. It takes a man, I mean, look at my hands. It takes you several hours to dig, because I mean, you're digging a giant hole. But a good old Maddox, a shovel, and a pair of post hole diggers will do wonders. Hey y'all, so there it is, backfilled all around it. That thing's solid as can be. You want to leave about 1 inch to 2 inches above, because you got to put that locking ring on. And if it rains real good, you don't want that standing water to be over the lid, just in case. But I pack it around, smooth the ground out around it. Then I pack dirt on top of my lid. Let me put this lid on. I don't got my tripod with me, y'all. So bear with me. Alright, there's the lid on it. And then I'm going to take leaves and cover all that. And I always lay like one long log across it, where if you lay a log across it, you don't want it to look tacky, but one log across it stops people from stepping on it. Because if there's about a 6 or 8 inch log laying across it, you're going to step over a log. So you want to force them to step over the barrel. Hey y'all, so I am hot as shit and I am tired as hell. I am filthy as hell. I'm beat. But I got a second stash spot now. I already have one of these. Now I got two. I love these. My wife gets mad at me when I have liquor laying around the house, and let's be honest, you don't want to keep a ton of liquor at the house. But I want to show it to y'all before I leave and show you. It looks like the woods before I got here. I saved the logs that were on top and put them right back. It's identical to how it was when I showed up here. Hey y'all, looky there. It's just out in the middle of the woods. You can't even remember where it's at. But right here, looks like nothing until you pull it back. Right there's the locking ring. Right there's the barrel. It's got a master lock on it and everything. If y'all want a good stash spot, I just wanted to share my idea. It works wonderful. I'm pretty sure wherever you're at, any state, it would work. Because, you know, down in the ground, you're talking almost 4 foot down in the ground. Like I said, I've put a thermometer in there and it averages 55 in the middle of summer. Plus you got dirt on top of the lid. Then you got leaves that shade it out. It keeps it good and cool. So y'all try it out. And I recommend if you're putting mason jars or gallon glass jugs, it doesn't matter. But once you put a layer, get you a little thin piece of wood or something and lay on top of the lids, then start another layer. Don't stack on top of other jars because it's not sturdy and it doesn't sit right and it'll fall over and bust, especially when you start getting 4 and 5 stacks high. But label your jars, put them down in there, and you got a damn moonshine vault. There it is. I lined the bottom with foam. I mean, that's gallon jugs down there. Some half gallons and some quarts. Look how tall. I still got a bunch more liquor to put in there. Y'all need to make y'all one. It's the shit. Thank y'all for tuning in. Please like, subscribe. Shine on.